Okay, this will be an interesting one. Can't come altar. C227. Okay, enough of that, folks. Enough of that silliness. Silliness associated with Konica Minolta. Right, you see me do heaps of these ones before. We're going to make this one look interesting as much as we can. I'm actually thinking it's too contrasty. We're just going to make it mostly contrasty. Wondering if we're going to leave it there. Probably the magenta toner is going to run out during this demo, I'd say, as it often does. So let's see how we go with this before we run out of toner and have to change it. Anyway, we just take something off the glass that we did for my last demo. Forgot about that. Anyway, what have we got? We got here Mossman Daily, Hope Blooms. Well, do we have hope for the world? That the environment isn't going to die? Or that the human race is, or that heaps of people are going to go hungry, as they already are going hungry? Now, I'm wondering what else we can do to make this look even better. I'm just thinking, we're going to add a background colour. I think that background colour is going to be magenta, which is the colour that's going to run out next. And we're going to make the contrast full blast for this. But basically, yeah, our toner cartridge will run out soon and we'll have to change it. So it'll probably be in the middle of this demo that I'll be doing that. Then I'll have to set the machine up again because I'll lose all my settings. So let's see once this, I'm hoping it'll happen while I'm making the master copy rather than in the middle. Anyway, it sounds like it's going to run out soon. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, we've got something interesting, and you can see the magenta is filled in the areas where the bright white is. So that looks really good. We're going to run out of fucking toner anyway, so it's probably going to be pointless. We might do something interesting in the meanwhile. Right, she looks a bit too contrasty, but we need that for the, if I'm correct, for the, whatever, the background colour, which we've set as magenta. So we're going to do something interesting with this. So we're going to take out the magenta, and what are we going to use? We're going to replace it with, we're going to make it yellow the happy colour, and we're going to basically make this into a negative, and we're going to take this and we're going to darken it, so we're going to turn a positive into a negative. So maybe the text enhance could help, and we're just going to set this up differently. So we're going to make it like that. The red is going to go up, and the hue is going to be coolish. We'll see how we go with that. So hopefully the toner will run out while we're doing this instead of after, like when we're making the mirrored images. So this toner by rights should be running out soon, and I don't want it to run out when I don't want it to run out. But it always seems to be the way, folks. When you least want it to run out, it runs out. So let's see how that looks. Whoa, we forgot one thing. It looks nice, but we forgot one thing, and that was to take off the reduction that we had. So we're just going to go, and we're just going to set this up for 100%. And we're going to go, maybe with the hue adjust, we're going to make it a bit warmer. We're going to warm it up a bit, Going to leave it a little bit cool, but not too cold. So I'm just going to have a look at it again. Yeah, that looks all right. That looks interesting. So we're going to close it and we're going to make another one. There it goes, toner's running out. You just see the magenta disappear. So this is good because we're making a master copy. This is the mastering process. So while we're making a master copy, it's okay to lose our settings. So that looks a bit, I don't know if I like it. We're going to make a better one after it. So now we're going to have to change our toner cartridge. So we're going to open the front panel and we're going to remove the old cartridge and replace it with this new one. So we're going to just open her up. So this is the magenta. This is the colour we're replacing. So it's magenta. I'm going to remove this bloody shitty piece of plastic. I really hate the way they just love plastic, these fucking rich people that make the photocopiers, the Konica Minolta. It's like they worship the stuff. It's like they have an altar made out of plastic. Shit, that's a bit crazy. Anyway, that's our toner cartridge. We're just going to give it a shake. I'm just putting the phone down. And we're just going to give this bloody thing a shake. But you see, it's all plastic. It just doesn't even feel nice. It doesn't give you that lovely user feeling. You know, it's not like a Toyota. It's not even like, oh, what a feeling. But of course, feeling is what companies often use in their advertising. And I'll tell you one thing, Konica Minolta don't even pass on the feel test. The feel of this machine is plasticky and cheap and nasty. I'm pretty sure Toyota's only concerned with selling a feeling as well. They're not selling a true feeling. It's just another empty commercial piece of shit. No, it's all about money, folks. It's all about money. It's all about the fucking love of money. It rules everything and runs everything down. Ruins everything. So now, oh, I just heard a clack. That didn't sound too good. Not a good sound, Konica. Not a good sound, folks. So yeah, I had a feeling, I didn't think it was going to run out this quick, but hey, it's normal. That's what it does. I'm wondering if yellow's the colour, and I'm wondering if maybe I should maybe bring the hue back to cool so we don't lose. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. We'll see how we go. We'll see what we do with our intuition when we set this silly thing up. So we have to now set it up again. We lose the settings, which is a problem. Just another issue with the design of things, you could say. Not a very good look, folks. Not good for Konica Minolta's corporate image. I don't have any respect for the company and its practices anymore. I don't like them. I'm wondering if there's a better colour than yellow. Wondering if red is going to actually work with this. If red is going to work or whatever. We're just going to make it red. So we're not going to use the contrast. We can't use it with the brightness. So we're going to make it fairly cool. No, we can't use that with this. We can't use it with that. I'm actually thinking maybe I should go back to the yellow. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. So I'm wondering if we're going to just go back to yellow, or maybe we're going to leave it on red. Red might be a better one for this. So we're just going to set this to copied paper. And let's see how we go. Next colour to go will either be black or cyan. So I've got a lot of toner changes to make in the next couple of weeks or so, whenever it is. It might be less than a couple of weeks. Anyway, that looks, in some ways that looks better. I do like the way she looks there. She looks cooler, but that's good. I'm wondering if that's better than yellow. I'm actually thinking, what are we going to do? We're going to make her a positive image, whatever. I don't know what we're going to do with this. We're just going to overlap these edges, and we're going to enlarge it off, and we're going to make this our piece. I'm actually wondering how big we're going to make this. We're going to take a section of this image and we're going to blow it up on its own. We're going to blow her up on its own, on her own. She's going to be put within the A5 area of the glass, a bit overlapping the A5. So we're overlapping the A5 a little bit, and we're going to take her and use her in the image. We're going to make her the feature. She's going to be the feature of this image. This demo is already prolongated, folks. So now we're just going to make her the feature, or the face. Out it comes. Let's see how she looks as the feature. She looks better as the feature. That's a lot better now. She looks a lot more interesting, a lot more. She's been featured and it looks better. So that looks like good. And we're going to print the rest of these off. There goes the scanner, make a noise. So it's a terrible sound for a piece of shit equipment. I wouldn't be surprised if the next toner cartridge needs to be replaced soon. Pessimist. Sorry, folks. I do often come across as a pessimist. I had a very negative upbringing, and I had a negative existence for like more than 21 years straight. And most of my life has been a combination of fear of things going wrong, fear of death, fear of this, fear of that, not having a very loving family upbringing. So you can understand why I feel this way, why I think like that. But it's not just about my past that's of concern. It's basically more to do with the future, or should I say the people in this world who control things. The rich people, they don't make me feel positive. I see negativity from them. So you got to understand that there's negativity everywhere. You know, even you guys feel it, but you don't want to admit it some of the time. You know, you talk about people being negative. People tell me I'm negative sometimes, you know. And even my father does, but my father brought me up badly, so it's his fucking fault. Partly. But basically I haven't had a very happy childhood or a happy adolescence. So you can't expect me to be positive about. And now that everything's really bad, when I see people with the love of money ruling the world and not caring about it, the rich people, well, how can I be positive? But there's one positive. We've created a nice image. I think now we can call this negativity quits.